Oh boyos. All right, we are good. We are on low latency. Sorry, ultra low. So we don't have to worry about that today, which is fantastico. I didn't realize that there was a decent amount of peeps hanging out here on 6001. All right, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're getting some Promoskis. We're doing the Promoski. Also, Wild Notion is the new anime seasonal lineup just dropped on Crunchyroll, and I saw it, and I was like, "Oh my god, dude, fire!" Fire Force season 3's coming out. Oh, hype is real, dude. Windbreaker season 2. Oh, can't wait. Can't wait. I know. Just let me nerd out for a moment. Dude, sick life of Zach and Cody, my guy. Welcome. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll begin starting in a bit. We actually got a couple fun things today. So we are, again, kind of like the title says, we're going to do some confirmations today where we are, oh my gosh, dude, wow, dude, COD Gen Chat is like popping or something, like 500 messages. I just checked, jeez. But yeah, I don't think we're going to hang out there today unless something crazy happens. But yeah, yesterday I felt bad because I had it on whatever it was. Tiny was telling me it was like a super delay, and I just didn't realize it until I went to go and check after he said something. So hopefully we'll be pretty good. But yeah, so we're going to confirm some matchups today because that's something I've been wanting to do for a minute. And instead of just kind of going like, I want to see what the rest of them are, but I also want to reach out to some of the groups and just get the messages out. And then if we're able to do some updates in real time, then we'll do that. And then we're going to do a really cool, dope project, which is prepping for an upcoming video where we are going to reach out to the top 200 players in the game / spenders. And I'm going to do that with you guys live. So that should be fun because I have an idea for a new video. And actually, to be fair, there's a lot of ideas for new videos. But when it comes to messaging the kind of top spenders in the game, I always find it to be what's the right word I'm thinking of? I guess the easiest way to put it out is I always find it you have to kind of time things out appropriately because if you're not, in short, if you're not, and you don't want to bug people too much, right? Obviously, so we don't want to reach out to too many people too often, but that's going to be fun. And then we're also going to talk about this whole kicking players out of kingdoms. The fact that kings and queens are the ones that basically have to pay for everyone. So we're going to touch on that and maybe reach out to some people and get their thoughts. Because this is like a really big subject. It's a really big topic right now. And I don't think it's getting enough play. Oh, oopsies. I was supposed to tell those guys. That's whatever, man. I keep forgetting. But, it's one of those things where, you have a lot of people that, I mean, in short, man, like they just don't want to do that. Like there's just, so we might go around and ask, because the thing is about with the kings and queens, like they already kind of gave some feedback on this, and they touched on saying, from what I had heard from some people that were in the Hall of Kings, is they said that they absolutely did not want to have to pay for people to migrate out. For the people that would be, that they would be discharging. And obviously the update drops tomorrow at reset. So like that in and of itself, I think is, we'll see. I mean, you know, and what's cool is based on the update preview we got today, there's what, 20, I think it was 20 spots available. So, you know, you got 20 spots available for, if that number doesn't change, you know, for the amount of discharge players you could do. Now, again, we don't know, is that a month? Is it a week? Is it per season? There is still, and then, you know, are the discharge players going to get any form of partial compensation so that the king or queen necessarily wouldn't have to pay for everything? Again, there is a number of unanswered questions, and I have no doubt in my mind that tomorrow night is absolutely going to be a potential big moment, just because of the fact that it's going to be the first time people are going to be able to access it at a reset. So part of me thinks like, man, this could be, you know, like this could be a potential cool moment to go and, you know, to go in with someone with a king queen, you know, maybe ask for some screenshots, maybe they'll screen share, maybe we can just kind of get a little bit more information or have them test it out, discharge a player. And maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll see if there's anyone who is planning on discharging a player. And then tomorrow we can maybe line that up and, excuse me, see how that works. If, again, the discharge player is going to get any, you know, partial, short, maybe a tiny bit of compensation, or is it just going to be fully, no, they're not, and it is just going to absolutely fall on the king or queen? That again, I feel like that's a really big thing. But also the fact we also have to be somewhat excited because they are coming out with the pure approval system for the kings and queens. So that's exciting because now players won't really be able to sneak into kingdoms at all, right? The kings and queens are finally going to have, you know, full autonomy and control of who gets in and who doesn't get in. So that I just think is an amazing win. Yeah, man, just all around. Gold Card, what's up, man? Welcome. Yeah, I think we're looking pretty good there. Oh yeah, let's do that so I don't forget. Yeah, so we'll Shibuya Bang, and then we could do a little bit of earn game. Let's do this. Cool. I think we're good on this now. Let's go. Mm-hmm. 198. We'll do that. I guess maybe we should do the top ones first, huh? Yeah, so we'll start going through. I think what we'll do is we'll probably fill in the gaps on the sheet. Ooh, I have to update the sheets too. Don't let me forget about that. For the Gen 2 sheet, I have to port over the information to the public one. Yeah, I need to do that today. So we will absolutely do that here in a moment. Once we'll do that in a moment once we finish. Yeah, we're just going to go through some of these, and then I'll do that right after. Because because people have been asking me about that. I feel like I've been dropping the ball a little bit on timing, just for being able to get that done. Dude, nothing like some quality filtered agua, if I do say so myself. Somebody hit me up. Also, we did message me. Just saw this sugar. Oh, that was Woogie. It's wild. You know, it's wild when you message people and, you know, so I'll get these messages from peeps and it happens like even when I reached out to the top 200 spenders / strongest players in the game, you know, I got people that hit me back, you know, days after we did. And I mean, and these are people that play, I imagine, daily. It's always interesting, you know, when they'll follow, be like, "Yo, hey, here's my numbers." It's like, oh, you know, we already put the video up, but I still appreciate you reaching out. I guess maybe it's not everyone just generally checks their DMs in game. I guess that could happen sometimes if maybe you're more on Discord or maybe you just don't really chat that much in general. Man, they are still going at it though. Yeah, so I think we have a little bit to fill in, and we'll do that. We'll do that in a moment. I'm running through this stuff real quick here, so we can finish up. If you're just joining though, welcome, welcome. We're just hanging out just for a moment while BN gets his promo stuff out the way. And then we are going to be transitioning. And like I said, we're going to go through the remaining G1 Season 3 KvKs so we can finish just getting what the Zone 2 matchups are. But I also want to reach out to the kingdoms, even if it's one or two kings or queens, just so we can ask, like, you know, what the matchups are, whether it's what the total matchup is or, you know, what's the final zone matchup. And then after that, we're going to do a fun real-time project. And I got to update the sheet too. But we're going to do a fun real-time project where I message the top 200 players in the game for a new video idea. I'll take you guys on that journey with me so we can take a look. I also have to go through my friends list as well in game, and I have to remove some people because I don't know if I hit my limit yet or not. So I'm going to be going through that because I just need to remove some people that aren't a part of the top 200 and or just people that I don't necessarily reach out to. I'll just say often to say it the easiest. Yeah, so we'll be doing that in a little bit. Two Trail, what's up? Let's go Scent. Yeah, I think they were the only ones. I don't know. I think they're the only ones that have something going on here. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we can check. I mean, again, we're just hanging out for a sec. Let's see. I don't know if there's any additional action. Ling Ling and the Bing Bang. What up? Dude, I love how when we zoom in, it's right on Hulk. Like there's just was that no. I mean, that's wild though, right? Just I mean, what are the odds? What are the odds we check out the 6002 KvK, bam, right on Hulk? That was meant to happen. Okay, they're probably just merit trading there. I have to imagine. Yeah, so nothing's happened. We might just go back again. I'm almost done. Let's see though if one of these. I think CFRA might have been doing something. No, doesn't look like it. Psh. Anything going on here? No, nothing. Ooh, hold on. What was that? Was that on the ramp? No. Yeah, nothing's going. So we will jam it back and then let's finish up so we can get to our goods. Ling Ling like scripted. Man, I'm telling you that. I mean, that's just wild though. Again, what are the odds? We take a look at one of the KvKs and we just plop right on Hulkston. Shout out to Hulk, man. That was pretty good. Definitely a heartwarming moment. Absolutely. Yeah. I gotta read Boogie's message too. But yeah, that should be fun. So I could show you guys kind of like who the top 200 players are. We'll kind of go through them. Again, it'll probably be off the 314 scan, so it's still about 5 days old. Again, it's not like super outdated. Fuzzy I did talk to Fuzzy today. I know he's got some stuff he's going through right now, but he did tell me that he might be trying to get me something. I told him, I said, look, man, if you can get me something And even by tomorrow at a reset, like the 21st, I'd be, like that's totally fine. If it helps, just kind of pushing it out a couple more days, getting some things together on his end, because at that time, that is when that's when the season's going to start. Trying to get on my timeline straight in my head. That's when the Gen 2 Season 3 KvK starts, is going to be tomorrow reset. We'll be streaming tomorrow too as well for the start of it. See who's getting their forts down first. Our people moving around. Maybe there's some hype. Maybe we'll see if we can do a couple conversations with some people. Right? Maybe talk to some leads or some management and some of the groups. Again, man, we got ideas, baby. We got ideas. Yeah, but tonight should be fun. Tonight's just a little bit of kind of homework, back end catch up, and then some prep for an upcoming video too as well. Oh, also, I got to record something tonight. Actually, I have to record a couple videos tonight. We'll probably do it after the stream ends. But for those of you wondering, because I have been getting this question a little bit. People are asking me, boss, when is the next drama video coming out? And I have told people that we are going to have another one. I don't know if it's necessarily drama per se, but when's the next kind of like new storyline video coming out? Maybe tomorrow at the earliest. I can tell you that. So it's either going to be what's tomorrow? Thursday. It's either going to be Thursday or Friday. Right now is the plan for the next news video to come out. And what I can tell you is that it's going to be a follow-up video to one we covered before. So, as some of you know, right, when I cover a news story, or I cover a storyline happening in a kingdom or outside of it, and it could be in a KvK too. Sometimes I will get a number of people that will reach out after a video releases, and it's them, in short, just kind of wanting to tell their side, right? And I think, when you get moments like that where people are like, okay, you know what? I watched this video, that's their side they shared. And it could be something as simple as, me reaching out to some people, getting some sides. Maybe that's just because those are the only people I was made aware of or know that were involved. And then you'll get a bunch of people that'll just, or however many, that will come out of the woodworks, the cuddy bows, right? The cherry blossoms. And they will just want to share their side. And so, that's something that I know has happened a couple times, and it recently happened where like more than a handful of people reached out about one of the latest ones I've done. So again, I actually finished doing all the prep for that video, where reached out to everyone, got confirmations, people who want to be anonymous, not anonymous, got all the screenshots together. So we're good on that. Basically, I just need to find a minute to go and do the recording, which again, I'll probably do that tonight at some point. But yes, so that'll probably be, again, that's my hope, is to get that recorded tonight. Maybe we'll get an upload on that tomorrow morning. But like I said, if not, it'll be Friday is the plan right now for that. Fridaysers. And again, man, for anyone who has been getting gifted memberships, if you are a member currently, first and foremost, man, we appreciate the support. It means a lot, more than you know. But I have been releasing videos, doing early access videos around 24 hours in advance. So for those of you that are members, just again, be on the lookout for notifications. Again, you'll notice that if you go and you look at the channel, it may say something like, members only. Those are just early releases, right? So, and again, I've already had a couple of people that have reached out to me and they're like, oh, boss, this is great, man. Thanks so much for releasing some of these a little early, that some people have at least been able to partake in those. But again, I feel like we've been doing a pretty good job of getting our 9 a.m. Eastern kind of 13 UTC releases now. And that's, again, man, that I think it's really important, to try and have some level of consistency, at least where we can. Yeah, I didn't even realize that I had the sound. I can hear it through my headset. I mean, you guys can't hear it, but I can hear it. Even though I don't have my headset on, which I guess just kind of speaks to how loud it might be. That's the next thing. We got 84. Yeah, we're almost done, and then we'll be starting, and then we shall start it up. What they mean by that is I will bump you up it. Hey, man. Whoa, realm. Yeah, let's do prep. Oh, does someone message me? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're good. We are Gucci now. We are gonna start doing what we need to do. So, all right, let's go ahead and we are gonna start. We need to figure out the rest of these matchups, right? First and foremost. So let's do that first, and then we're gonna go through, and it shouldn't take too long. But I at least want to go through and get the rest of the G2 stuff. So we can probably do this again. I just want to go through the remaining G1 KvKs. We're not going to do it the full way that we usually would. So I'm just going to go through the ones that I don't have anything for them on in Zone 2. Yeah, man. Maybe let me go. Now I can actually listen to a little bit of music here, which is lovely. Because I'm telling you, man, anytime you get good music, got good vibes, oh, dude, it's a good time. Something just feels right in the world. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. That is super loud. Oh my gosh. How loud is this? Okay, that's still better. All right. So we are going to go through and let's figure out what we still need. So we need 8. And then also we do need to reach out to some peeps too as well, because I like I said, I'd love to figure out what these are. But let's see what we got first. Let's see. Again, only if there's still fighting going on. If no fighting's going on, maybe not. I wonder if it would be easier maybe for us just to reach out to... I'm trying to think right now. Do I have them? I'm just curious. Do I have the groups here on like the Strong Kingdoms? I might. Yeah, see here. I'll show you guys what we're looking at. So we're going here, right? So I'm trying to see like easiest way for us to kind of go through each one. So this is one group. We could start with the top one, right? So now I just need to see, do I have anyone from Wick? Yeah, let's do it like this. Let me skadoosh this thing over here. Because this is just like a simple... You know what I could probably do is just ask in the gen chat. I probably could just ask... Oh, no, I can't because I've already used all my messages. So, yeah. I guess the other way is I could message from my main. And then... yeah, but let's try doing it this way first. I think this will be okay. Because I can look on my... We can look at our King's chat list, and I can see... Do I have one from 104? Let's see. I don't. Rough Life. How about 1 or 82? No. Ooh, got lucky. I got Onikin from 82. Dude, sick life. Here we go. Hey, Oni. Oh, wait. What's their group number? He's in 1. Hey, Oni. Wanted to ask, what is your KvK group's matchups? What is your KvK group matchups? As in, who is against who? Okay, cool. So we reached out to Oni. I think we're good there. Let's see if we can find one more just to, you know, double safety ourselves. I do I have 201? I have 204. I don't. Do I have 9 or 39? Probably not, huh? Ugh, rough, I don't. How about 51, 233? Dude, maybe I need to reach out to some people, just like update. Not update, but just add more people on this too. Okay, so maybe let's go 104. And you know what we can do? Let's do this the old-fashioned way. Huh? So let's go 104. And we'll message from our main. That's what we'll do. Yeah. Oh no, dude, I have staff rough life. Oh my god, no. Yeah, let's update these, and then we're gonna get a message out. So we can update. Oh, they must have done the infographic in game. Forgot about that. For the Fabulous Festival. Mm-hmm. Oh, they didn't show this in the interesting. They did not show this in the update preview video. There's no way I can read that. I have to like really go in there. I mean, they mentioned this in the patches, but they didn't show anything like this there. Also, they didn't show this. Yeah, now it's 10 hours, yeah. They showed this. Yeah, they just, I guess they just didn't show everything, though. Oh, wow, they reposted the update. Oh, dude, so this is going to be popping tonight, then. I just thought about that. So, like, depending on how long we stream for, the update is going to drop at 10:30, if that's right. Obviously, we'd have to keep going for about 4 hours. We'll see. But I just realized that that's when the update's going to hit. We're going to save that because I always save a lot of these important mails just in case. Let's just get rid of some of this stuff so I don't have to be super dead weight. Oh, I forgot I gotta wait for this to finish. Yeah. Mahobo, what's up? Nah, but that's when the update. Oh, no. That's what I meant. That's when the update starts. Usually when the update starts, we typically will see a bunch of people hop in the COD Discord. And again, sometimes that can be a nice opportunity to be streaming around that time, right? Because people might just want to hang out. So it's actually not the end. It's actually not the worst case that we're starting early here. I was just thinking about that because I know usually people will flood the Discord every time the update hits and it's downtime. Okay, so we need to go here. We're going to go search player. And like I was saying earlier, right? So we are, hold on, let me go here. So we're not showing everything on the back. I guess it doesn't matter too much, but where am I? Oh yeah, so we're going the other kingdom, right? So we need to figure out 104 for Wick. We're just going to ask a couple leads, right? So I'll probably just type a message. We'll copy paste. We'll do a couple. Let me see, what do I got? Am I missing? Cool. All right. Okay, I gotta give the Faja a ring back shortly. Okay. So we are gonna grab someone here. Actually, you know what? I could probably just do this on the right screen. Might as well, just so you guys can see kind of everything we're doing here, even if it takes a little bit longer, one screen over another. So, like I said, we need to figure out everyone that all the matchups if we can, right, for the G1 KvK, because that's like the one thing we still don't really have as far as officially. We just know the kingdoms that are there. So how do we do that? Well, we are going to reach out and we're going to go, so this is Asura, right? We'll do a copy. Usually I copy the ID. Now, some of you might ask, well, boss, why would you copy the ID versus the name? Well, sometimes you might get duplicates in the name. It doesn't happen too often, but what I notice is when I copy the ID, it's just a little bit more foolproof. So even if you do get multiple names, like you're pretty much still good. So I'll say, we'll just be like, hey, Asura. Hey, Asura, wanted to reach out. Oh, my bad. This is, sometimes it's nice to introduce myself. Content creator, and wanted to ask, what the matchups are for who is fighting against who in your Season 3 KvK group. If easier, can DM me on Discord. Thank you for your time. But always gotta be pro-respect. So we'll copy that. And then an easy thing to do is this. I'll show you guys like what I do sometimes, right? Just to kind of make things a little bit easier. So I can do this, and then boom, 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 boom. I can just kind of do a quick edit, copy, paste, we push it, right? So I'll kind of have that off to the side, just in case if we need it. So, okay, cool. Asura's messaged, so we're good there. I've already messaged someone else, I think from CFRA. So that's 2 people. I mean, do we want to do like 3 messages per, just to maybe, cover ourselves? Maybe if one person responds to us a little sooner than the other. Yeah, maybe we'll do 2 or 3. So let's check that. Ling Ling says, update is great, but the migration thing is kind of sus. Why have a king and queen have to pay for players who probably cause trouble or else and they want to get rid of them? So again, we'll probably do a little more of a deep dive on that one later, but what I will say for now on that is I do pretty much agree. It's not as though I don't. I think it's hard to ask that of... Ooh, I think I have less on Discord, huh? Let me double check this. It's hard to ask people to have to spend money for others. And especially when it's, you're usually, if you're kicking people, it's typically because you're looking to, if you're trying to discharge someone from your kingdom or kick someone out of the kingdom, in most cases, it's going to be someone who is inactive. They're low activity, they're low to no contributions. Maybe they're rogue, maybe they're causing problems. And, but usually it's some of those former ones, and then you're typically going top down in power order. And so, sometimes you just want to remove people that are barely active. Like quite a bit, that can be the case. But yeah, does it suck that the king or queen is the one that has to basically fork the bill? My thing is this, if and again, we could do more of a deep dive later, but the 2 things I've already said publicly is, 1, I just think that they should go to their own kingdom. I'm okay with them going to like their own island for now, which is basically what it is currently. But the second part of this is that I'd like to see them maybe have like some easier way to get out of that situation. So like I said, maybe you allow for them to get 2 permits per week from the shop. Maybe you give them a discount, right? Maybe it's like 10 or 20% less permits they need total. So maybe you give them like a top end and then a bottom end, right? So you help them on the top by reducing total amount of permits they need to move. And then on the bottom end, you help them for gaining, right? So you're kind of like meeting in the middle. So those are the 2 things I'd like to see them do. And I'm not saying it needs to be huge. It doesn't need to be massive, right? But I do think that they should make it a little easier for people to migrate out if they are discharged. Because keep in mind, you're not going to discharge someone who's extremely active and is contributing and is an asset to the kingdom. Like, that's what we have to understand. Yeah. So, and that's the thing. I'm all for discharging people. Now, like I said, that can be in either way. That can be discharging to a separate kingdom. That can be discharging to the island. Now, again, if you want to do it the other way, and let's say you don't discharge anyone, then they need to come up with a system that allows for the kings or queens to register alliances for KvK matchmaking. If they did that, then yeah, maybe you wouldn't need to even discharge anyone, because those people would only be going towards KvK matchmaking, but it wouldn't address kingdom migration status, which is factored based on total kingdom power. And the individual influence of each player, that gives you your total kingdom influence. So discharging would still have a major level of value because it would go towards, first and foremost, your kingdom power status, which goes into your migration status, and then it would go into your KvK matchmaking status. Even though it does both, potentially, it's just that like one has more priority than the other does, if that makes sense. Yeah. So let's ask Les here. I wanted to reach out and ask if... oh yeah, and ask what the matchups are for your KvK group, as in who is fighting against who. Okay, so we asked Les. I think that's Les. Okay, so we're good there. So we got 3 people that we've asked already from this group, but there's only 8 groups, right? So now let's go to Kingdom. Let me see if I have 47 added, and then we can go from there. Yeah. Welcome, welcome, man. If you guys are just hanging out and joining us, we are just going through real quick and updating the Season 3, Generation 1 KvK groups because I still didn't end up getting the matchup, so we're figuring that out right now. And then we're going to move on and message the top 200 strongest players in the game. That should be fun as well, so I'll do that in real time. But as always, if you guys are enjoying, make sure you throw us up. Because there's a lot of things. Oops, marketer. Nobody likes a telemarketer at all. Okay, so we need to reach out to the next group, which is, did I move this over? I did. So 47. Let me see here. Do I have 47? Got a bunch of kings in here. Oh, I do. Yes, I have some from 47. Sweet. Man, I'm so happy that we've like updated, made this king queen list or the king's guard list public. Oh, it's Snowman from 47. Man, Snowman will let me know. That's the free-to-play homie right there. Yeah, he's leading FU. Which stands for fired up. Okay. Hey, Snowman. Wanted to reach out and ask what the matchup is, that's what we'll say, for your KvK group. As in, who is fighting against who? Okay. I think I'll be pretty good. Snowman gets back to me pretty quick, so I don't know if we really need to do a third. I'll probably do a second if I have something from 64, maybe. I do. Ooh, I have Audrey from 64. Cool. This last one we'll do. Hey, Audrey, wanted to ask what the KvK matchup is in your group, as in who is fighting against who. Okay. I think we're good there. Yeah. Audrey's always been really, I know she's always got back to me, so I feel good about that one. So let's move into the third one. This is in it. You know, I could reach out to, God, what's the guy's name right now? Who's in Nova Avengers? Why am I forgetting his name? It's escaping me right now. It's the guy that's on Ghost's account, or does Ghost? I don't know, man. How that one works. I'm forgetting the name now. Let me check. That's 30. Wayne. There we go. Wayne. Let me see. Hey, Wayne. Let's see. Let me reach out to Wayne. Wayne, you know, Wayne actually, it's funny. Funny story about Wayne for some people who may not know, right? Wayne was one of the OGs. I think he started playing Kingdom 2, or he maybe made a second account in Kingdom 2 and played in Kingdom 1. Right? Ghost was the guy who was in Kingdom 1. And he was the lead. He was the R5 of the #1 alliance in the very first kingdom that ever released for the game. Their name was called King. Or sorry, their alliance name was called King, King. And he was the R5. He was the strongest player in the game for, you know, a while in the beta. Not too long, because I think Junie ended up taking over the #1 spot when he loaded into Kingdom 2, because that's where I started, was in Kingdom 2 as well. So, yeah, man, it just interesting because, like, Wayne is actually over since that time has, I think, at least become a little, I don't know if I want to say nicer to me, but just like more responsive in text, which is nice. So yeah. Nick Lord, what's up, man? Welcome. Oh, you're a part of 554? I would have to translate that message. Is what I'd have to do for that one. Yeah, I think we're good, though, on Wayne. Hey, Wayne. I wanted to reach out and ask what the matchup is in your KvK group, as in who is fighting against who. Okay. I think we're good there. Wayne will definitely get back to me. Sadly, I can't reach out to any FSK people because I'm still blocked by their entire leadership team for reasons I still don't know why. Maybe one day I'll find out whenever we like move on, or if COD for some reason, you know, explodes and I don't know, dies. Who knows? Let me reach out to 23 though for Voss. Oh, I can reach out to Lady Bam Bam. Sweet. Hey, LBB. She's actually been really good about responding. Hey, wanted to reach out and ask. Dude, why am I listening to this? Oh god, it was an ad the whole time? Straight up kill myself. Okay. I want to reach out and ask what the matchups are for your KvK group, as in who is fighting against who. Okay, so Bam Bam got the message. Wham Bam, thank you, ma'am. Okay. And then I guess I can reach out to Toxic. He might let me know. Yeah. Let me see. Hey, Toxic. Yeah, he'll let me know. He's actually been like really nice about responding, being pretty quick. Reach out and ask what the matchup is in your KvK group, as in who is fighting against who. Okay, so we're good there. Let's move on. RFF would probably be the next one. I gotta see if I have someone from 23 or not. Ling says OG, yeah. So sorry, Ling, you said even on inactive, I still think it's not the fault of the King and Queen, in my opinion. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, if they at least need to pay a bit, okay, but not the full migration rules. It's like 200 at least, depends on power, obviously, yeah. And that's the thing, man, like it's rough. You know, as I've said before, I am not an advocate at all. Oh, Focus, what's up? Oh, is that it? Okay, so it's RFF, NFWG. Oh, is this the one where it's like top 3 versus the rest? They do. Okay. Well, no, if it is, that's great because that just makes it easy for me. I don't even know why I have all these. Let me delete some of these. God, I have a lot. Okay. Yeah, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna trim some of this down, I think, a bit. Because, dude, I have a lot of stuff here. Jeez. Yeah, I need to take a less is more approach. Yeah, I might keep the BOW tab, but that's okay. So let's duplicate. That's what we'll do. Okay. Yeah, this was us like testing some of them. Okay, here we go. Cool. So the matchup testing, this is the stuff. So we can just update this. Dope. Okay, cool. So this one we said it was, sorry, you said it was RFF NFWG. Okay. So let's do this. And then we'll move these. Cool. NF, and then we'll do. All right. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. So this should be 72 to 76. It's not. Oops. Whoa. Don't know what I did there. Let's do equals. Cool. All right, let's update this. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Nice. Looking good. Okay, so this is the matchup for that group, which I think this could be the strongest group. It's either strongest or number one, I believe. Interesting. You know, shockingly enough, this doesn't look too awful if we're just looking at the numbers. Right? I mean, you got 12 bill, about 12 bill more on the blue team. Merits are really close and about the same, but obviously the PvP engagement's a little bit higher there. About 10 bill more kills, but they have about 120 more deads. 11, almost 12 bill more heals. They got, what's that, 47? And 36, okay. I mean, yeah, I don't think this is too bad. Numbers-wise, it doesn't look that awful. Right? I mean, yeah, is the 36 number maybe a little high compared to the 47? 60 mil plus, sure. I think you also have to consider that the extra 12 bill, a portion of that is going to having more troops. Again, like if I was to look at this, if I was to give this a grade now, do I think this is the best matchup for this group? I don't. We've suggested other matchups, right? Like, where's that one we had over here? Oh, I think I just deleted it actually, but a rough life. We had one over here, and it was actually one that we recommended, and it was different from this one. I think I did a video on it. And so there was a better matchup. I think there was at least one or two other better matchups. But given that this is the matchup they're playing with, I mean, again, I don't think it's awful, right? I do think that you could probably still give a little bit of an advantage on the red team. Ooh, hang on. And I think these are supposed to be green, huh? Didn't I have these as green colors? I can't remember what color I had these as. That looks like it's too green. Yeah, there we go. Yep, that was the color. I think that's what we did, right? Oh, no. Yeah, this one, because it was a little bit lighter. Yeah, like I said, I don't think this matchup is awful, but I think I would still give a little bit more stock to the 36 more 100 mil plus players on the blue team more than I would on the red team. I mean, like that, I mean, the 36 crushes the 47. I think where you maybe find a little bit of balance is, you know, about the 12 bill more power. I think it gets closer, but I guess even when I look at this matchup, I still feel like I give a little bit to maybe a little decent bit in favor of the blue team. But I'd have to look at how the matchup's going too as well, because I think the individual numbers, like when you're thinking about the one-on-ones and like who's fighting in the zone twos, because keep in mind, we're looking at this as though if everyone goes to the FZ together, or sorry, right, when everyone fights it out in the FZ. You know, you still have to account for the individual matchups in zone twos. You got to account for the zone three matchups. And, you know, often when you're fighting those, again, those can kind of turn the tides too as well. So. Yeah. Focus says the matchup isn't even that bad. Yeah. But they're getting meme nonstop. Yeah. I did see some memes. I didn't see a lot of them, but I did see some. He said WGL 14 bill RFF don't work because they're all together was north for south. Yeah. And obviously that was one of the factors too, I imagine, is that they, you know, again, if you can't pick starting zones, kind of sucks. You feel like your hands are tied a little bit. Jubair, what's up? Welcome. Problem was, problem was there was amenity between some, did we mean to say animosity? Between some of the servers and RFF going into the server and WGL and RFF allies right away. Oh, interesting. So, okay, so kind of played a NTS EIS approach, somewhat. Yeah, Focus said for what the RFF said, the plan was RFF NF sent, but sent didn't want to team up RFF or WG. Oh wow, and HOW sent team up in 30 minutes after reset. Oh, rough. Okay, so we got this one down. We need to, I think I did this orange colored, right? Something like that. So what group is that? NF57. We can figure that out real quick. Which is 57. Okay, so that's one. SOS 4-6. Okay, cool. Look at that, dude. We got one matchup. Enmity. Oh, enmity. Oh, did I just pronounce it wrong? Plural not enemies. State or feeling of active opposition or hostility. How do I say that? Enmity. Enmity? Enmity. Oh, okay, so I did kind of say it right. In that case, thank you very much. Enmity. Okay, all right. Learning new words, man. I'm always happy to get to have the stream be educational. Thanks. All right. Okay, so what do we got next here? So we did on the groups, right? Yes, we did a few. We did NA. We did FSK. Neko, what's up? Welcome, welcome. We see you peeking. We see you peeking. We did FSK PDW. We just figured that one out. Okay, so next one is this group. So do I have anyone from 385? That's the question. And if not, maybe 79. I don't. Yes, I have Bone Collector from 79. Sweet. Hey, Bone. Let's reach out to Bone. He's actually been pretty good about replying, too. To reach out and ask what the matchup is there in your KvK group, as in who is fighting against two. Okay. So let's see if we got someone from NASTi. Maybe we'll just do two here, and then we'll move on. So NASTi set... Oh, no, sorry, that was NASTi. So 384, 216. I don't have anyone to... How about 151, 161? Yes, I have someone from 151. I have Aragorn from 151. RGU, sweet. Okay, good. Yeah, we only needed two. In your group, as in who is fighting against two. Sweet. All right, we're done with this one. Moving on. What do I have here? UST 285. Let me see if I have someone from there. I don't. Sucks to suck. 316? I don't. 342. I don't. Rough life. 370. Oh, sucks. I don't. 372. I don't. 318. 377. No. 371. 86. No. My life is sucking hard right now. 277 to 126. Oh, rough life, dude. Damn, 126 either. Jeez. 213, 315. Okay, we might do this. Oh, okay, we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. I thought I had someone from UST. Okay. My life. I just crushed my soul. All right. So let's go 285, right? So we'll do that. Focus says, I was expecting NA and MM and RFF group. Instead, they dropped 4 extra alliances. Jeez. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll see if we get someone from UST here. All right. Let's see what we got here. So we need to get a UST lead. Baslington. Oh, dude, I have I think I have Baslington. Oh my gosh. That name is so familiar. That's okay. All right, hang on. Let's go to the DMs. Basling. Yep, I have you. Oh, he never replied to me though. Damn, last time I heard from this guy was February 23rd, so oh, it's almost a month. Okay, well, let's try to reach out again. Okay. So we did one. Who's next? Unit 316. Oops, nope, it wasn't that one. All right, cool. We are making progress here. Just a little bit. Okay. So, Ezra Scarlet. I wonder if I do. Let me see. Part of me feels like I don't. But let's see here. What with the fairy tale, huh? Huh. This might be her. I've actually never messaged this person before. Oh, I did a little confirmation. All right, let's do this. All right. Let's grab her. Let's go message. Where's that thing? Oh, there we go. I got something there. Okay, so that's 2 people we've reached out to. Okay, next group. Is this the last one? Okay, last group. Sick. Let me see if I got someone from here, and then we can move on to the fun stuff. Do I have someone from 282? Ooh, I do. I got KvK. Oh, dude, look at that. Saved. Fighting against 2. Okay, so let's just do one more, and then we're done with the first part. Sick. So excited. 214. How about 287, 375? I don't. Oh, I have someone for 375. Oh, we lucked out. Nice. Want to reach out and ask what the which KvK group. Okay. All right, so we have at least a few people message from each group on the remaining 7. Okay. Now what we're going to do is the fun stuff. So the next thing we're going to do now is we're going to start messaging the top 200 players based on the data from the 14th. And that'll be the next thing. Un momento, por favor. Alrighty. Alrighty, we're back. Okay. Look at that, man. I'm such a gentleman, man. Giving you guys some early access to the sheet. Actually, this is probably like first time. Like I don't usually share the master sheet too much, but I mean, again, it's not fully up to date, so I don't really mind. Plus Fuzzy's gonna get me an updated one too soon. Oh god, I forgot the duplicate thing. I think on this one is hard. Oh, okay, it worked. Sick. Give me a sec here. I need to remove Satoru's on a top spender. Oh, you guys are so messed up, man. So messed up. Yeah, let's do Lord ID. Oh, I guess I'll keep tag just in case. There we go. Yeah, I don't need all this extra stuff. Cool. All right. Little dolphin. Little dolphin. All right. This should be a little bit easier, I think, to work with. Yeah, I think what we'll do is I think the easiest thing, yeah, let me let this, that's what happens. Because so the reason it's taking a minute is because there is 50,000 people on this sheet. That's why, right? So it's like a top 50,000 player pool around how, and there's only an estimated, 200,000 or so people, give or take, at a time, that are actively playing, at least from, some of the recent numbers. So, the top 50K is, a quarter of that. Okay, let's do this. So we're going to go to 201. Here we go. I hope this doesn't mess up. Oh. All right. Let's let this load. Hopefully we get lucky on this one. Okay, I think we're good. So 2. Yeah, so I have to go to 01, I think. Let's double check. Yep. All right, Gucci. All right, this should be a little bit easier too. Yeah, I do not want to grid my stuff. Okay. And then we're going to go with... Okay. So what are we doing with this? This is going to be... This is what I'm thinking for this one. Is I want to reach out to So I want to reach out to all the top players, and I don't know if this account that's open. Dream, what's up, man? So what happened to Fizzle's account? He gave it to Satoru. Yeah. So, sorry. Let me do this thing with the numbers too. For the number formatting here. There we go. It's probably a little bit easier to read now. Okay. So we are gonna start with, we're gonna go top down, and I'm gonna reach out. So remember, the last time we did one of these, we asked the top 200 players what a gift. Yeah, absolutely. So remember, we asked the top 200 players before, right, how much they were spending. So I thought, and we can do this a number of different ways, but I was kind of thinking to go a little bit more on the educational path, excuse me, this time around, where we asked them for if they can send us a screenshot of their open field marches, right? So whatever they use for open field, if they can send us a screenshot. Now, this is usually pretty easy because they just have to go into their March preview, take the screenshot, send it, and then it's super easy for me just to like pull the image up and go from there. Now, we've done this before. If some of you remember, we did this a while ago. This was months ago. Oh, God, probably a year plus ago, honestly. And I used to go through and I would ask the top players in the game for things like, you know, what's the best infantry, like, you know, who are the best infantry heroes, or like, you know, who's the best mage, or what's the best open field, or what's the best garrison, what's the best rally, stuff like that. And I always really enjoyed doing this because I felt, you know, outside of, again, even if I heavily played, right? And even if I heavily played and I thought, okay, well, you know, I can give my opinion on stuff, even if I was, you know, someone who had T5, I had a stronger account, I was out there fighting, but I still wouldn't be able to collect the viewpoint, a collective viewpoint of as a lot of top players in the game, right? People who just already have stuff basically end game, they've been in game for a while, and what are they using the most of? Because to me, I've always felt that that was the one thing that was so helpful to new players, as far, and again, even for new people coming in the game that are trying to figure out what they want to spend on. So that to me, I think is what we're going to hit this time around. So we're going to reach out and ask people like, hey, because if you think about it, open field is the thing that's done the most. And we can do a couple things from this, right? We could create a tier list on the heroes that are most used. Then we could do a reveal for like, hey, here's the top marches. Again, we could like, the cool thing is like when you get this information, even we could do things like, hey, here's artifact tier lists. Here's a war pet tier list, right? Based on what is most used for the top 200 players in the game. So there is a lot of, and for me, like, and again, just to give you guys a little insight, like when I'm thinking about content I want to make, oftentimes I will try and look at it from the perspective of what can I do that will spend the least amount of time that can get me the most amount of content out of something. And this is one of those examples of where I could do multiple videos from just being able to get a screenshot from the top players, especially if a lot of them, you know, are willing to provide on, you know, what is a part of each comp. Like I was saying, heroes, artifacts, war pets, etc. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Is we are going to go through and I'm going to message every single, before I do that, I have to go through, first off, we need to draft the message. So we'll do that now. And, yeah, and wanted to ask, if you could, share a screenshot of your top 5. Oh, let's do it like this, because I really want to call attention to it. So we'll do open field marches. I think this should be good. Conan, what's up, man? Welcome. So we got, hey, this is being Concrete Tater, and wanted to ask if you could share a screenshot of your top 5 open field marches. I will be doing a video. I will be doing an educational video to help new and existing players. Yeah. And always appreciate anything provided. Yeah, there we go. Gotta make sure we get some love in there. Okay, and let's make sure we get a question mark too. I think we're good. Let's test this real quick. Because we just gotta make sure that it's not super, super long. Okay, cool. Yep. Anything provided. Look at that. Bam, we got the whole thing in there. Sweet. All right. So the cool thing about this is I can move this over now. I don't think we need the scout account. And I'm going to move over the sheet 2. We got the Lord ID. DM, this will just be like a yes or something. Oops, not that. But before that, like I said, I got to go through my friends list because I got to see... Yeah. I gotta make sure... Okay, we're good there. Oh, see, that's the one thing that sucks about this when you go through your friends list, man. I wish there was an easier way to go back. Yeah, see, like 2. Yeah, because, like, see, it just takes me back here and I have to, like, repeat the process. Oh, can I just do this? Oh, I can't, dude. Rough. Oh, whatever. Angry. Oh, that worked. Look at that. Oh, that's cool. Dude, there we go. I just got around it. Oh, thank you, bejesus. Now we don't have to kill ourselves going through this stuff. Yeah. So this is what we're going to do. I have to go through my friends list in game. And basically the threshold we're going to use for the top 200. Oh, this is 201, actually. Oh, crap. I must have typed some numbers here. It's okay. That person's 201. Because I don't think that's the right kingdom they're in. But, okay, everyone else thinks that's good. Okay, so basically anyone that is below 189 million, I'm going to remove. Probably like 188 if I'm just trying to, like, you know, keep things consistent. And then, yeah, we will. So, yeah, so we're just going to go through everyone. I think most of these people are... sorry, most of these people will probably be good. Like, some of these people I don't have to. Because some... Oh, crap, I just did it. Oh, it worked. Oh, look at that. It worked that time. So if I do that, went off. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, 177. What's historical? Okay, you're good, though, because that's historical. Good. Yeah, because, again, we're checking for that. Oh, this is nice, dude. So I think it's working now. Bond Jr. Okay, I don't know who that is, so we will delete. Bodhi I know is good. Did I already click on this person? I did, yeah. Bodhi I know is good. Broad. Okay, I don't know who that is. Let's delete. Gidita, what's up? Welcome. Saw my name on the list. That's right. Again, it's about, you know, 5 or 6 days old. It's not all the way up to date. So again, I have been wanting to do the new top 25 players list, but I'm waiting until Fuzzy sends me the latest numbers, and then we'll do it. Bonds. I don't know who Bonds is. He said you're still here. Yeah. Oops, I forgot. We don't have to do that anymore. Okay, I don't know who Bass. I'm not sure. Didn't I click on this? Okay, we're good. Okay, good. Just gotta make sure. Qualma. Yeah, Qualma's good. Chaos, probably not. I mean, that seems really low. Yeah, Chitty's good. Chief. Well, I don't know. Chief's good. Okay, Chief is 206. I like how he changes his name in game and then on Discord. Like, just got to be consistent. Yeah. Copper 40. Crossbow 61. Yeah, probably not. I mean, that seems really low. Yeah, boss. Yeah. Oh, is that rich? Yeah. So rich is good. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't touched my friends list since I don't even know, man. Like probably since I was in 65. So some of the people you see on here, outside of like the strong people, like these are just people I've had on my list. I haven't looked at this in probably 2 years. I think Doom is good, right? Oh, Doom's. I'll leave Doom though, because Doom is an R5. And I might have to do. I might need to follow up with Doom for stuff and other kings or queens. So again, there will be some exceptions. Jordan, I think Dustin will probably be good. Oh dang it, 11 mil. Wow. Yeah. Okay, Dustin's good. I think War Daddy should be. Yeah, you're good. Eldarin. I think Eldarin should be good. Oh no. So 140. Yeah. Depium, you're good. I mean, I may re-add some, but it's like I just want to make sure I'm resetting my friends list because I may want to just keep adding other stronger players, right? So we can eventually kind of go through peeps and ask. Fifth Spirit, we're good there. Yeah. Free Trig. I think Frosty should be. I'm gonna leave Frosty because Frosty is either lead or Diplo. Again, he's someone I do talk to every so often. So that's okay. Ghost. Yeah, I don't talk to Ghost too much. 121. Yeah. Mr. Khan. Dang, some people are just still in 65 that I'm friends with. Gary! Oh, Green Lady. Nice. I'll leave Lady because I do talk to Lady sometimes. Timmy. Oh, is this Timmy? Was this like Timmy Scout or something he put here? I'm on H's, so again, we don't really have that much longer to go. Chicken. Oh, chicken's 222. Yeah, so we're okay there. Active R5. That's funny. And yeah, man, let's see. Yeah, we'll leave Emperor there. I am that's 127, so we'll remove that. Isanel. Yeah, wow. Does anyone know by chance how many people you can have on your friends list? Like, is there a limit? I don't know if I've ever asked. I was just thinking about that. Yeah, 55 is a little bit too low. Neko. Yeah, Jets is good. How about Jets? Yeah, Jets, you're good. Jets should be good, I think. Yeah, 210. Yeah, Jets is fine. Conan S2. Kachan. Oh, man. You guys, man. We're deleting a Kraken. Christian, you're 10. Layla. I'm telling you, man, I haven't gone through this list in so long. Like some of these names I remember. It's just been a while because most of these names are from people that I played with in 65 when the Kingdom came out. Yeah, Mutai. Okay, we're good there. I think Mert should be. I'll leave Mert because I do talk to Mert sometimes. And Magic Kanan, I think Magic is. I think he's R5 or Diplo for back, so I'll leave that too. Again, some of them, like I said, some of the names we will leave because some of them are either management or something else. But yeah, if the name's just familiar to me, then I don't know. Mullets pulpit. You go through some of these names, dude, is wild. Wild. That's good. That's a funny one though. Absolutely. Really getting his inner Joe Dirt on. That was funny. That was good, man. That gave me a chuckle. Good on you, sir. Good on you. 107. Yeah, we're on ends. So I mean we're getting there. Nature Trent. I think Trent. Okay, yeah, R5. Okay, good. Yeah, I had to think about that for a sec. Yeah. Necrox. This is crazy. I'm telling you, man, I haven't gone through this for so long. Ooh, was that Netshark? Okay, good. I was gonna make sure I get this right. Nika Laws, 123. I don't think so. Optimus, I think, should be good. Yeah, Optimus is big boy. Panda. I wonder if that's the panda I know. Papaya's good. Pink Demon's good. P-Wood. Was that 3 mil that I saw? Papaya. Oh, we're on pink. Am I on pink? No, sorry. Plona Girl. Ploina Girl? What? Puppets. Please rally me for sale. Oh my god. Raising Mass. Yeah, we'll move that. Oh, we'll probably leave Ravina because I think she leads. Red Arm, I think, does. Roy. Damn, dude. Roy added me on the farm. Psh. Better come pick some veggies, man, for me. Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't think Racy plays anymore. I feel bad, man. I really wanted to get the project off the ground. But maybe we'll come back to it. I added my. Why did I add my scout? I don't know. I'm not sure on that one actually. Like I said, man, this stuff was like done 2 years ago. Okay, Snake we're good. Sod we're good. Savage. I don't know. Oops. Scades. Sounds familiar. I think Scades was with me in Rock. We're on S's, so we're getting there. Shun 62. Oh, I'll leave Snowman because Snowman is lead now. Is this Stan? You just named yourself Stan, y'all? That's so funny. Stormforce SPA. Okay. Oh no, this must be Stan. Okay, yeah. So what? Staniel's just like his alter ego brother? Is that what it is? I think we're good here with Siren. Yeah, it was 190, right? Yeah, it just needed to be 188 and below. So Wuda, I don't know. The name sounds familiar, but yeah, you're fine. T. Oh, nice. We're almost past T. Guardian's good. Peasant. I don't know where Peasant's from. Economics PhD. Tissoy Farm. Titaness 41. Tisbecca 41. Oh, Vagos should be good. Vagos leads, so I'll leave Vagos because I've talked to Vagos a little bit. We're on the V's. We're almost past V's. Like Sammy. Voldemort, huh? We're almost done. We'll leave one, bro. Extinct is good. Your mom. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about some of these people. Oh, who are these? Oh my gosh, who are these people? Is this what happens? Is this like a glitch or something? Oh, it says target does not exist. Oh, but oh wow. Oh, so are these inactives? Is that what this means? Someone has to tell me if these people are on your friends list and it does that. Does that mean that they just haven't played their account? It's been removed from the map, and it shows up as that, dude. If that's the case, oh my gosh, I have so many more friends on this list than I thought. All right, well, at least now I can just speed run delete. But still, that's yeah, that's more than I thought. Jeez. Talk about not cleaning this up in way too long. Yeah, hopefully this won't take us too long, and then we'll be able to move on to getting our messages out. And then adding some more peeps in the top 200 too as well. Dude, too bad you can't mass delete. Too bad there's not like a filter delete button, like a purge option. You know, and that's one of the things I was thinking about. Like, why don't they have, you know how on Discord servers, if you run a server, you can purge people, 7 days inactive, 30 days inactive. Too bad they don't let you do that on your Discord friends list. Or even here in game. I mean, it's gonna be a pain to do this one by one. But again, man, if I want to free up my friends list, I gotta do it so I can add, so I know everyone on my friends list is either, an R5, someone of management, or, a top player in the game. Yeah, because we got the template message set. So once we finish here, man, we can just start grinding out these DMs. Reset's coming up in 45 minutes too. Would be too easy. Clicking is more exciting. No, it's not. How dare you say that? Now I want to cry. For real. I'm going to develop carpal tunnel just from this. That's how I'm feeling. Or just make less friends. Be less friendly. That's right. Be less friendly. Don't talk to anyone, boss. Got it. No, I mean, you solved it. Absolutely. Absolutely. At that point. Yeah, just go full introvert. The only people you need to add is God and your family. Okay, sure. And maybe you can add the mailman. All right, cool. Jeez. I feel like I'm going to have to restart my game just to see and make sure everything has taken effect once I finish. This is nuts, man. God. Maybe I should just write a script for this. Just set up a sync or a macro on an emulator. There we go, right? Just to do the deletes. That's it. Just to handle deletes of inactive people that aren't even on the map anymore. Ugh. What a drag, man. I am Dream would say, yeah, how's the brink going? Yeah, so I'll take a look and see how 65's doing. I'm not sure. I haven't looked. I am planning to look, however, tomorrow when reset hits on Thursday, because that's when Brink ends and season 3 starts for the Gen 2 group. We'll be streaming again then as well. Oh crap, what just happened? Okay, whew, that was weird. But yeah, and I'm planning to take all the numbers down. So I'll go grab the numbers for all the groups, and then I'll show off who's getting like what percentages, who's getting what buffs, where did everyone place, and then I'll show like the top performers. Yeah, for players, alliances, and kingdoms, or at least players and kingdoms, I should say. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it. I have to wait until it gets closer to everything being done tomorrow, so then I can get the numbers closer to when it finishes. Dude, how long am I going to go on for? I'm telling you right now, man. I'm going to go walk a lap. Oh, I'm starting to see some numbers now. Oh my God, just go away. How do they sort the total inactive people, but then it brings me right back to some active guys? Of course. And then of course they're real. It's not faked. It's like it's a mirage. Kill myself. All right. It's time to quit. It's time to quit. Yeah, man. I just wonder how that one works. Oh, Julia should be good. I was just thinking about that. Probably not Skywalker though. Ideas from Gray. Oh, that's Zenway. Actually, Geo should be good. Yeah, Geo's up there. Humble, I think, is okay. Yeah, Jalal's. Oh, I'll leave Jalal because Jalal's lead. I don't know if he's. Oh gosh, of course, you have to just mess with me. Jeez. Spartan. Oh no, I'll leave Spartan because Spartan lead 2. Alibaba, yeah, you should be up there. Potato. I don't know memes. Grandula. I don't know who Grandula is. Teach, SHPZ. Ooh, I think Teach might have been lead. Ah, I think so. Oh God, I'm just not remembering right now. Yeah, the brain is not doing a quality job of keeping up currently on that one. I think maybe I'd have to go check. 99. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm happy. I'm at least removing a bunch of people just to clean it up. But damn, man, like this is what happens when it just goes untouched. It's like cleaning out a filing cabinet. You just keep adding stuff to, but don't organize. That's my own fault, I guess. Oh, there's Kirito. Chubby, Paris. Let's remove Rev. Okay, I think we're okay there. Silent, okay. Metro. I mean, I'm surprised it hasn't crashed. Ooh. Oh, wow. 130, 233. Wow, maybe I should have checked some of these people. Unless that's just like more of an anomaly. Ag, I think, is up there. Yeah. Damn, I need to maybe check some of these. Jeez. Yeah, no, I don't think Thor would go down that much. Yeah, Alpha's good. Yeah, I know Jason's good. I mean, this worst case, I'm gonna re-add anyway, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah, TG, I think you're good. Thon 2's good. Grimwolf, you're good. Oh, I'll check that. Rocking the power puff, huh? Okay. Telling you, dude, next episode solo leveling is going to be a banger. Can't wait. Yeah, I am absolutely excited. Mine, huh? Oh, sorry, you're 52. I wasn't even looking. Dude, just how many people do I have, man? Oh my god. I'm curious if anyone knows like what the limit is, like whatever the max limit is on friends. Oh, some I can. Oh, Jenny, what's up? Welcome. Oh, I don't even know what the king frame looks like. What does it look like? Yeah, I mean, I've probably seen it before, but I don't know. I probably just haven't pointed it out. You have to tell me if you see one. If you see someone's name. Oh, we're almost done. Thank God. Thank God, fam. Oh, we're almost done. You said red with the golden crown. Okay. All right, dude, we're done. Oh my gosh. We are done. I'm so excited right now. Okay. Thanks for the invite, Ling. I told people in the beginning, man, we're only adding R5s or R4s or people that are above 189 million power, just so I can reset the friends list. I may add other people after that, but at least for now, just so it helps to keep everything organized. Okay, here we go. We are starting. If you did have a request, hey, I told everyone what we're doing. Very, very upfront and transparent. Okay. So let's get this done. So we have our sheet here. We're going to start top down. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to go super more simple than I was before. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. Hang on, let me move this over here because I got to make this easier and faster for me. Oops, let's do this. All right. Hang on, I'm trying to get some stuff going here. Format fonts 22. There we go. A little bit easier for me now. All right. I mean, listen, man. We don't want to deny Satoru. Yeah, but see, now I can add people that I know I don't have as a friend. Also, I'm saying hey again because if I do that now, I don't have to type everyone's individual name in, which let's just be real is going to be a pain. Yeah, if I have to do that for every single person. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably commit at that point. I wonder if I just need to edit this though real quick. What is the... Is it from the preset page? I just gotta double check this. What's it called again? Yeah. Maybe I don't even need to say top 5, right? Like maybe I'm I have to think about how I need to write it so it's just like the simplest understood thing. Let me say current. I'm going to switch this up and say current of your current open field marches. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do of your 5 current. There we go. Well, no, let me just say current because some of them may not be using up to 5, right? So if I say current, maybe it's a little easier to understand that. Yeah, let's do that. I'm just going to say current. I feel like if I do that, it'll make it a little simpler. I just don't want anyone to get confused if I say like top 5 and they're like, oh, let me switch it around. Like, no, I just want to know what are you using now. So I think that's what we're going to go with. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. I think this feels better now to me. And then, like I said, right, we'll make sure we got people. Because the thing about if I add a lot of these people, it makes it easier for me to go back and message them again if I ever need to, right? Cool. Yeah, because some of these people I have already messaged, but Southern, I have to see, man. I'm just joking. Love you too, broski. Meek, what's up, man? Satoru Short Gold with that account, right? Right. All right, so let me see who do I got next? Southern. Oops, let's go. Boom, boom, and then off. Cool. Yeah, I mean, again, it's gonna take a minute, man, to reach out to. To reach out to like that many people, but it's the grind, man. It's the grind. Saw it. Oh, did I have? Crud. Hang on. Southern. Did I ask? There we go. Son, already friends. Cool. All right. I'm just trying to make sure. Yeah, that I'm friends with some of the peeps. Cool. Yep. Already friends with Bodie. Yeah, I'm good there. Cool. Got Lil Ras Boy. Let me do that. Already friends. Cool. Oh, can't message Kyle because I'm blocked. So we'll just make a note. In that case, maybe we should go to 201 just to make up for Kyle. Just a thought. So we're good there. Cool. Yeah, I might have to do. Yeah, I think let's do it this way. Let's switch this up. Oh, you know what I could do though? We can raise the. Oh. Cool. Yeah, because I was just thinking if I show off some of the DMs, I was just remembering some of them might have reached out to me about how much they've spent. So yeah, even though most of them like didn't care, I just again I'd rather I was just thinking about that. I probably thought about it a sec late, but it came to me. Cool. Yeah, let's do that. Is that Beastie? There we go. Oopsies. I guess that's what happens when I don't go on the right one. Yeah, we're already good with Julia. All right, let's go Dick to Tim. I think that's what he used to go by. Yeah, man. I didn't call him that, but others called him that. Yeah, I'll come back and check on chat here in a sec. Just want to try and at least get through 20 or so. Yeah, maybe like every 20 we'll come back. 15. Let's get one more. It's Blink. The famous Blink. Got that account. Yeah. All right, who do we got next? We got Alibaba. So let's do that. We'll do Alibaba. Pace is like, Pace is not bad. Tis not bad. Ooh! Bebek has blocked me. All right, there we go. Second blocked. Rough life. We'll just have to add 2 more to the list. It's really your loss. I'll cry later. I got you added. Cool. Yeah, I'm telling you, it makes it so much easier when you have everyone added because you don't hit any limits on, oh, you've messaged too many people, you gotta stop now. It's like, oh, thank you. Yeah. Quintity, hey, what's up, girl? Is Boo still playing? You mean Boo from... sorry, you mean Boo from... sorry, you mean Noor Boo? Or X Noor? X Luno Boo? Is that who you mean? Oh, I just totally copied the wrong thing. He's like, oh, what? It's like, dude, what are you sending me? Yeah, thank God for message recall. Sorry, Quinn, you said, yeah, because I saw Boo the Great in the list, or is there a second Boo? I just remember his quitting letter. Yeah. So that Boo, X Noir Luno Boo, did quit. The Boo the Great, I don't know if that's like someone just trolling or if it's just a different person who goes off of Boo. It's one of the two. But that, well, I should state that that is a different person than the X Noir Luno Boo. Soren, or we'll get there on Soren. So funny, this person's name is account for sale. Jeez. I mean, it definitely advertises publicly. I feel like we're pacing this pretty well so far. I mean, no matter what, man, it's going to take a minute. Because it's 200 people we got a message. So, I mean, even though I've done this multiple times, it's like, man, it never gets easier. Sorry, never gets faster. That's probably a better way to put it. All right, well, we're almost 20% done. sucks to have to say that out loud because it just doesn't feel like it's enough. Yeah. Yeah, right. Triple, hey, Max, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Yeah. This thing, man, it's one thing to message everyone, but then you got to go back and sort it all. Yeah. It can be a lot. That's for sure. Yeah, man, this is that grindy work, man. For anyone who's ever curious on, you know, what does BN do behind the scenes? How does he get things together for his videos? This is it, man. Labor intensive, at least for something like this. Doesn't mean everything necessarily is. This is one of the more labor intensive things because there's just no way to get around it. It's like you just gotta suck it up and go in, essentially. Yeah. Yeah. All right. We are, well, sorry, we were 20%. Now we're a quarter. I lied. Now we're a quarter. Oh, hang on. I think I need to switch this a little bit. Oh, we changed name. That's why. I was like, what is going on there? Coming up on 60. Oh. Right, there we go. All right, let me come back and take a look. I am 341 play. Oh, you're from 341? Triple nice, man. Welcome. All right, back to the grind. Alpha. Oh, there's care to tell. Whew. Well, we're at 80. 20 more, and we're at 50% halfway done. We're pushing it, man. We're pushing it. All right. Dream. Yeah. Dream, what's up, man? Yeah. So update is at reset, man. That's in 1 minute. 1 minute, the update drops. And yeah, maybe we'll take around and look at some things while we're going. Maybe once we hit, yeah, man. Maybe once we hit 100, we'll pause for a sec and do, maybe take a look at the update. I just want to try and get through as many of these as we can. Yeah, I mean, even if I have to split these up into, you know, like 2 100 things, we might not do all 200 on stream. We'll see. Because it's a lot. All right, update just dropped. Nice. Oh, no, sorry. Update doesn't drop. I had to think about that. I'm like, focus on doing something else. No, man. The update will start at 10:30, so in 2.5 hours. But at reset, we'll be on the next day. It's probably the easiest way just to say that. I was like thinking about this one in the back of my mind, like, hang on, what did he just ask me? All right, 2 more and we'll come back and check chat. At least until I get a 3rd monitor. At times like these, I think a 3rd monitor would help. Whew, there we go. 100, man. We are halfway done. Oh, my gosh. Two Train, what's up? How much power does it take to be in the top 200? Right now, I think it's for well, I'm going off historical, not current. Historical, 189 mil. A tiny bit over that. Yeah. Lord Kalaka, what's up? I'm going to have to translate that. What did you say? You said, please provide translation. I don't understand. You know, I don't know if they do closed captions or subtitles during a live stream. I was just thinking about that. I don't know if that's a function. There you go. I'll just type something. All right. We are on the grind. Oh, hang on. Let me see if I have some messages here. Mhm. All right. Oh, let's continue the grind. Might as well at this point, man. Might as well. What is up with you? Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, once I finish this, I will. This is like one of those things that you do that you know is going to take a minute, but, and, you know, you're going to be excited and, you know, you'll be happy when you're starting out and doing it. But then as you get closer and closer to the end, you just start questioning life itself and why you like just punishing yourself. And then while that feeling of just absolute emotion, we'll say, and usually not a good one, grows, the only saving grace you have, which is literally an ultimate, it's like an all or nothing relief, is once you finish. And yeah, that's how I feel. Essentially. Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, this is just like monotonous, super monotonous. Yeah. But I'm a sicko. I kind of like it, so you know. I guess there is that. You know. $28. I feel like the best tactic here is just to kind of take a football analogy, dude, just stay in the pocket. Like, just don't let the momentum die. Just keep going, but keep telling yourself that you hate it. You know, it's like you're psychologically countering yourself to keep yourself going. Something like that. You know, I think the pause every 20, even if it's only for a moment, I think that's helping. I can't tell you how much, but part of me feels like it is. Ooh, I might not be able to message chicken. We'll see. I can't remember. Oh, wow. I'm friends with chicken. Nice. I thought it would have been blocked. What a gentleman. So 119. All right. 2 more until 120, and then we'll take a look at chat again. Oh my gosh. All right. Quanto leva? Oh, I'd have to translate that again. That's a lot of translating. Oh, dude, wild. So after messaging 120, or about 120 of the top 200 people, I finally, I got my first message from one of them just now. Nice, yeah. Well, at this point, I might as well just finish doing everyone, and then we can sift through. Yeah, 80 more on the feed. I don't think it's going to be anything at that point. But I might need to veg out for a minute after this one. Oop, I don't want to do that one. Oh, okay, this one, maybe this one will be a block. I have a feeling. Oh, look at that, dude. Devin doesn't have me blocked. Wow. Okay. It's a good day. Yeah, no, I know we're good there with Geo. All right, we're at 140. Oh boy. 140, we're doing it big. We only got 60 more. I mean, at this point, man, maybe we should just jam it out. I mean, we're already doing it. So, oh, let me see. Somebody pinged me on the Discord. Did they ping me? All right. Dev, what's up, man? I appreciate you, man. I appreciate the support on finishing the sheet and the mass messaging out. That's what we need late night. Just unrequited loyalty, love, and a motivational push. Thank you, good sir. I appreciate that. It means a lot. Okay. Honestly, I think that was all the energy I needed. That's it, man. Just one quality comment just to be like, dude, YOLO, Brick Squad 420, just do it all. All right. And then, of course, the next person we message is Rich. All right. Let's bang it out. 160, here we come. 160, here we come. I mean, we're like over, what, 6, 7/10 of the way there? Might as well, as they say. Yeah, after this, I will feel relieved in body and soul. Probably mostly soul. Yeah, I think we got a good rhythm down, though, for the most part. And the plus side is I'm also getting some wandering ads out of this, too, as well, as far as getting a few stragglers added on the friends list. So, I mean, there is that, too. Yeah, it's definitely a win-win, I think. It's just the time that is soaking my soul. Only if I could have like a third monitor up here that just like plays anime for me nonstop. Great. Or something. I mean, heck, I'd watch a sports match too, jeez. Oh, and then we get the chief. R6 of the community. I'm already friends with Chiefers. Dude, we're almost at 75% completed. Almost. All right. 80%. Also, I saw a notification on Netflix that, and I've been waiting for this to come back out, but The Gentleman, Guy Ritchie did the TV show or the TV series after he did that movie with a bunch of people, and season 2's coming out. Oh, I'm pretty excited about that. I actually really enjoyed the first season of the series. Oh, here's Stan the Man. This guy, man, is barking at the wind, man. There's nothing out there, my guy. Except for the sweet scent of Gale, we'll say. Yeah, unless you can hear the bees buzzing, but... Dude, talk about a straight labor grind session. Oh, man. It's always funny when you like set out to do something. You're like, oh man, this is going to be so good. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I'm going to get so much out of this. That you're like, halfway in it, you're just like, dude, I can't wait for it to be done. You're just like, yeah, you know, not to say I wasn't over my head, but I mean, at this point, I just feel like it's automatic, man. I feel like I'm just churning the gears. All right, there we go, dude. We're 80% of the way through. Oh my gosh. 80%. I'll love you, man. What's the best warpath to put on gatherers? Whichever one are giving march speed or gather speed. That's what I'd assume without knowing what the passives are for every single one. I'd have to look, but I imagine first and foremost anything that's giving you gather speed, then probably second would be march speed, just so your marches get to and from faster. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get it, man. 40 left. Let's kill it. Let's kill it and help the community. Let's help them do better. Let's help them be better. And let's help them progress and spend their money better and more wisely. All right, almost at 170. I got to take like 10 peep increments here just to feel better. Just a small goals and small victories. Oh, it's Bisoma. There we go. Oh, cool. I already got Soma as a friendo. Okay, let's do Coco. Look at that, man. 170. Feeling good. Feeling good. Now I get to reset. 10 more to 180. Well, that was Carnage. Man, it's like almost every single one of these new people I'm adding. Maybe I just didn't have a chance to last time because my friends was just so full. Maybe. Oh, Tempe. Oh, wow. Oh, they're at friend request limit. Oh, my gosh. Fam, we're almost done. We have 20 more players. And for those of you still here grinding it out, man, I mean, you guys are the real champs, dude. Jeez. Oh, my gosh. All right, man, home stretch. Let's get it. Let's get her done. Or not get her done. I mean, we can, we can do like medium well. We got options. Yeah. Here we go. Home stretch. All right. I'm gonna be honest. I cannot believe I lasted because there was multiple times where I was just thinking, all right, man, I'm just gonna do 100 Maybe we'll do a third, and then we'll just stop, and I'll finish it later. But that sweet taste of victory is so much better when you just you stick to it, you grind it out, you know, you get done what you need to get done. Feels good. Damn, dude, a number of these people here are either, unless it's me, like unless I've just hit how many friend requests I can send per day. But if not, like a number of these people just have full friends lists. Yeah, see, yeah, that one didn't go through either. One of the previous ones did, but Yeah, no, that one didn't go either. Weird. No. Oh, that went through. Yeah, so maybe it's them, not me. I'm thinking it's me. Yeah. Oh, that's weird. All right, man. Final 10. Final 10. Yeah, that didn't work. That one didn't work. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add 2 more to this. Oops, I did not mean to do that. I'm gonna add 2 more to this though, just because there's 2 people that have us blocked, so we weren't able to get those messages out. So just so we can make sure we get an even 200 that we have been able to send out, we'll probably do that. Yeah. Repo clause. That's good. Yeah, can you imagine? T1 pita bread. That's good. That's funny. All right, there it is. We do got to grab 2-1. Oops, hang on. Sorry, what was it? Navigador. Oh, it was right. Well, this one was. So we got to grab them, and Lord ID is I. Okay, that's easy enough. There we go. Yeah, Lord ID. Yeah. All right. Almost done. 2 more. Just so we can be sure to be at 200. So we don't. Oops. Yeah, so we don't short anybody. All right. Now the official last one. We did it. That is 200, or sorry, the top 200 players have now been messaged. Like that. And if you can see here, wow. They probably have to purge as well, yeah. Humble, what's up, man? Just leaving me off the list. Humble, not on purpose at all. I was only going off the list that I got from the 19th for historical. So, or sorry, for the 14th, excuse me. But yeah, man, look, we already got 28 responses that are coming in right now. But yes, so we have finished messaging, and I think the minimum was like 188 mil for historical. So if you're there, you got messaged. Oh my God, that took a while. So again, we just finished messaging, like I said, the top 200 players in the game. And we asked them if they can send us a screenshot of their current open field marches. Hopefully they'll do it from their preset and they won't, yeah. Maybe I should have worded that in now that I think about it, but hopefully most people will get it. Okay. Oh yeah. Yep. Humble. Yep. If you're 270 and you're there, man, then you got messaged. Check your DMs. Let me see. Where are you? Why don't I have you on here? Your historical's 270? Then you got to be around here. I don't see you. Humble head. Dude, there was a lot of humbles. Oh my gosh, look at this, man. Oh, you did? Hang on, let me move this over. Oh, yeah, let me see where you at. Oh, interesting. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, man, the scans. See, that's why I was saying I wasn't sure, because I said this before when I started. I said this before when I started, man. The 314 scan isn't all the way up to date and accurate, because we ended up finding some errors in it. That's the stuff that Fuzzy's been working on. But give me a sec. I'll send you, Humble. I appreciate you reaching out. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Okay, I got you. I appreciate you letting me know. Yeah, because I said it. You might have just joined. I don't know how long you've been here, but I said it in the beginning that the 314 data here isn't. It's not fully accurate. Like, it's not all the way up to date. Like, it's mostly. But Fuzzy was telling me, like, there's some pockets here and there. So that's what he's been doing the past couple days while kind of dealing with some other stuff. Is updating the bot, kind of running some tests. So yeah, and that's one of the reasons why I haven't put out one of my top stat videos yet, is just because, I'm waiting for him to let me know, like, all right, man, I think everything's good now. Go ahead and take a look at some stuff. So yeah. No worries. I was just watching when you happen to be where I should be. Gotcha. Yeah, man. No, I got you down. Ooh, hang on. I'll add your thing too. Let me add your. Yeah. While I'm here, I might as well. Where's your thing? Hang on. Sorry, where are you? You're 270. So okay, yeah, you should be here. 274, 575, 77. It's yes, right? Sorry, yeah. Cool. Updated. Sweet. All right. Yeah, so I think I'll wait till tomorrow. I don't want to look through my DMs yet, man, because it's probably gonna be it's probably gonna be a minute. Like they're dude, like look, they're coming through right now. Look at this, man. I got 46 replies already. So we started DMing people. I don't even know. Does anyone remember what the time was? I can't remember. It had to at least be an hour and a half, maybe. I mean, this took us a while to message the top 200 players in the game. I should say almost, quote unquote, almost, right? But 46 responses in about, I'd say an hour, right? Maybe like they really started coming in the last 30, 45 minutes. Like, that's not bad. That is not bad. Oh my jizzle, Humble Pie Izzle coming in with the 3-digit dono, 100 dollars. How dare you be such a piece of humble pie? I appreciate the love, man. It means a lot. It means a lot. More than you know. Let's get some confetti in the chat for H Pizzle. Make sure we like Izzle, his dough, nay fizzle. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Woo. Good stuff. Oh my gosh. I feel relieved now at this point that we have done COD Jesus' work here. Like I said, man, we got that now. Officially, we have 201 people messaged from the top 200 or top 203 list. I guess we should say now, right? Despite the 2 blocks. Dev, that's right. Dev, you right, baby. Dev's like, don't stop. Can't stop. That's right. I know. It's all you, man. It's all you. That's you, Dev. Yeah, because right now, the only 2 people on the top 200 list that had us blocked that we couldn't message was one, which is Avi. That's Kyle from FSK. And the second one was Bebe or Beck. What is it? Bebek Temper from 176 with EIL. which I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I messaged and I didn't get. I'm not sure exactly why that is. Like maybe I just messaged him the first time asking him that initial question when I was asking about the spending and stuff. So maybe it was that. Against some people, you know, I don't think I've had any bad interactions, but maybe just some people don't want to get messaged. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. I'm back. I'm back. Whew. I'm back. I'm back. Sorry. I was having some kind of psychological spasm up in my brain. Oh, okay. Whew. All right, man. You know, people got to calm down. Got to calm down. Okay. This is not good for my health. Thank you. Humble. Appreciate the kindness, man. It means a lot. It means a lot. Oh, okay. We need to get some confetti. Let's make sure we get some heart likes on those 2 donos. Awesome stuff, man. Yeah. Listen, I will say this. I know without a doubt in my mind that, you know, hanging out and doing sheet stuff is not the most exciting. Listen, I understand that for some people. And it is a little late, you know, on a Wednesday. But I will say, man, like these are the kinds of things. And don't get me wrong, like, you know, we're gonna get opportunities like we did when we did the KvK matchup. We had almost 100 people that were in the chat hanging out with us yesterday when we had that stuff that was going on the Discord. For those of you that remember that, and it was all of sorry, what was it? It was like all the, I don't want to say like the drama, right? But it was all the stuff that was going on with that 6010 TFS KvK. It's just, you know, again, like, you know, there's going to be those things. Like, I just want to say, man, like I will always say this too as well. Like, it's always appreciative. Like, I enjoy the fact that people like watching and hanging out with me doing the stuff that I do, you know, because like for me, you know, it's very grind heavy. It's not always the most glamorous. Most of the time it's labor intensive. I get it. Uh, you know, and, you know, obviously my accounts aren't really in a position to go out and fight on the field as much as I'd love to. You know, I love doing this kind of stuff. Like this stuff excites me. I'm super passionate about it. And these are to me are opportunities to give back to the community. So like for me, those are things that are really important. They really matter a lot. So, oh my God. What just happened? Okay. I need to walk. I need to walk it out. I need to walk it out. Okay. All right, man. I think we're good. I think we're good. Oh my crap. All right, man. I'm starting to tear up. Okay, just you know, leave me be. Leave me in my emotions and my emotional state right now. Let me just watch them destroy this flag in peace. Oh my gosh. Even my dog was looking at me the whole time, man. When I was peeking in, he was just sitting there in front of the door, and it's like, dude, what the f are you doing? Oh my gosh. I don't know what to say. I'm out of things to say at this point. I will just simply say thank you. And as I said before, it is appreciated. It means a lot more than you know. I know, right? Yeah, too bad I don't have the I was gonna say, dude, too bad I don't have the DJ Khaled, just like, yeah, too bad I couldn't like do the another one. Another one. Yeah, that'd be so cool if you could post GIFs in chat, but I guess not. Like I just have, you know what I feel like right now? I'll tell you what I feel like right now is, you know, when you, and again, I'm not a big gambler, right? I've been to Vegas once, and I think at that point when I had gone, I was too young to bet on anything, right? I think as I was still a teenager, and I went with my dad, and he had taken us there and some of our family for a birthday. And it was such a great time, right? Even though I wasn't able to do a lot of things as, you know, an adult, I still very much enjoyed it. It was one of the most memorable times of my life. But I remember my dad was playing a blackjack. That's his thing. And he was playing with my uncles. And my dad is he's very conservative in the sense of like, he's very pragmatic, very logical, very tactical. And I remember so distinctly him and my brothers were all, him and my uncles, his brothers were all playing at the same blackjack table. And the moment he had played, I don't know, maybe less than 10 hands, he was up and he walked away. He was up and he walked away. My uncles, on the other hand, sadly, fiercely competitive, they kept going, ended up down, and just didn't stop early enough. So, yeah, I just say I will always remember that moment, and this makes me think of that moment. Yeah, whew, man, wild. I don't. Yeah, I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Yeah. See, this is why I need to start working on those things, such as and I don't know, I guess it depends, but like some people, you know, it's interesting because I've been watching a lot of other people's streams, just like looking at what they have on, you know, on their screen, what do they focus on? And I see some people that have just kind of like a bare bones setup like me. Some people will have live chat right outside of alerts and things like that. And then you have some people that have a lot of stuff all over their interface. They'll have, you know, top donator, they'll have longest subscriber, stuff like that. It always interests me, you know, on those things. But you know, there's this one guy that I watch on YouTube every once in a while. Who is it? CoffeeZilla. And I like this thing that he does for his outro, where he like shouts out all his Patreon people that, you know, or I think it's Patreon/members, but I think it's mostly Patreon. And like, no matter how long it is, right? No matter how long it takes to show everyone's name, he plays it, I think, at the end of every video. I always like those kinds of things, you know, kind of, you know, giving shout out, giving that recognition, you know, showing that appreciation, that love. So I'm gonna have to think on this. That's one of the things that I try to spend a little bit of time on, you know, every day or so on, you know, thinking, you know, what's wild is like, that's one of the things that I've been doing with the stream elements thing, that for the bot that's in here, is I've been trying to work with their team to get it to where the what is it? To where the live chat will pop up. Because I know on like Guns and Princess's stream, they have a live chat. And I kind of like the idea of just seeing how it looks. But I feel like I miss catching them, because I have like this ongoing long ticket with them where I keep letting them know every time I stream, just so they can maybe have someone come in and take a look. And I think they said like run tests and whatnot, but yeah, it's been ongoing for I think a week and a half now. So we'll see how much longer it's going to go for. But I'm going to keep letting them know, try to catch them to see if we might be able to get that working. But yeah, man, I'm a simple man. I'm an average Joe, and from who enjoys dodgeball. So the movie, not the game, even though they're connected. Yeah. Yeah, man, I'll be honest. A part of me just feels like, man, I just need to get off and go walk the dog. That's where I'm at right now. Oh my gosh. You know what it is? Like my mental capacity, I think because I messaged all those people 200 times. Yeah, because I messaged those 200 people, I felt like I just feel like I was so drained at this point that when I saw those come in from Humble, I feel like if I wasn't I feel like if I was not as psychologically drained just from grinding those out, I probably would have a little bit more energy. So I feel, yeah. But yeah, regardless, just, yeah, it's too kind, too kind. Oh, but Jesus. Oh, Betsy and Betty White. Too much, man. Yeah, but so we got an hour and a half until the update hits, and everyone is just stuck. Now I have thought about, should we just hang out until the update drops? Because we've been going what? We've been going 3.5 hours right now. And no, sorry, about almost 3.5 hours we've been going. But I mean, for the most part, the only stuff we really got left on the docket is the update preview. But the challenge is that we really can't touch on the update preview completely because we have to wait for the update to finish going until we can look at the and let me see here real quick, because I don't, did they put an estimated time for how long it's going to take? Let's double check that. I don't know if they did. Usually they say like 4 hours or so. So they didn't this time. So see, usually they do. Most of the time they typically will say 4 hours. I don't know what the last few ones have been, but I know usually they have been putting the average duration. I guess they just said F it, and they're not going to do that anymore because it's maybe causing them more problems than not. But so 2:30, right? Again, that should be about an hour and a half, yeah, because it's 1 UTC right now. So that's going to be 10:30 p.m. Eastern. And then basically everyone is going to be off, and we're probably going to get a huge Discord call, I imagine, because that typically happens every update. So the question is, at this point, do we continue? Well, I guess 3 options. Do we continue and go and maybe try to catch a wave, a live stream boost wave, once it gets closer to the update dropping? Maybe we go in VC stream, we veg out and we chill, because only a few people in there now, but as we all know, man, like, it's going to get more. There's going to be more and more people hopping in. So yeah, do we do that? Or do we take a break, maybe come back and stream when the update hits? Or do we do it like Papa NASTi and just say good job on a high note? Decisions, man. It makes you wonder. Dream's like, yeah, man, everyone's just waiting for it. Yeah, because I don't even know who's in there right now. Who's in there? Oh, okay, so Killam's in there, and I don't know who this is. Oh, probably just because I can't see the full name. And then Apollo server bot, huh? Is that a bot? Interesting. Or is that just a person and they named themselves server bot? Yeah, because I don't think there's any, I mean, let's take a look, but I don't think there's any hardcore PvP going on. Let's see. I don't think there is. I think it was just that one. I think we checked it on this. I thought they were just doing merit trading here. Okay. GTF. Okay, I mean, I guess there's some. There's a few. I mean, this looks like it's pretty small. Oh, they're almost pushed back. Oh, I see. They're trying to cut off the flag. So they're almost pushed back. And then, yeah, and then there's nothing else. Right? Again, because tomorrow at reset, that's when all the Gen 2 groups are going to go into their day 1 for season 3 is when they start. But then we still got about a week and a half until Zone 2 opens. Obviously, we'll probably get some statue fighting because that'll most likely happen earlier. But then we don't get a chance to watch the Supreme statue yet until that goes. And I don't think... Let's see. Yeah, it's unopened. I don't know if it's going to tell me. Yeah, see, I'd have to go look. Let me see what I have on... Where's my sheet? Where's my sheet? Where's my sheet? Where's my sheet? So this is what we got right now. So yeah, so here's what we got. 604, right? So 316. And we're on the 19th right now. So this is how long zone 2's been opened at the moment. So what if we... okay, yeah, let's check. So can I just go to a... okay, let's go to 22. I mean, we might have to check some of the other ones, but let me... as while I'm here, I might as well just see if I need to update. To see if I need to update anything on this, because I don't think I need to be on my main anymore now that I think about it. Yeah, let's come off of that, and we'll wait for that to drop. There we go, and then this should pop up for us. Yep. So let's see where we're at Augerstone wise. Star of Hope, time is now. That was the pass that just opened. Silent. Oh crud! So when does it open? Ah, okay. So it opens Path of Assure. Is that what I wrote down? I did. Okay. Wow. So we're gonna get Zone 3 for this group, which again probably could be a little bit more silent. So wow. Oh my God, dude. So that's crazy. So we have by the time wow, we could actually time this out pretty well. So we got basically a day and a half. So until the pass opens. Sorry, right? Level 3, where am I at? Silent Celebration. So let's do this. For this one. Maybe I'll go through these real quick because I don't want to miss out on this. So, and then at plus 28 minutes. So a day, what's that? 9 p.m. So we're looking 9 a.m. 28:36. So that's 9:36 a.m. East on... because it's a day, 2021. So on 3/21. Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. You know what? This is one of those moments where I'm going to get this stuff down early. I don't want to miss out on it. So this is what I'm going to figure out when these zone 3s are opening. And then maybe we'll end. We'll see. But I just figured like, man, why not? If I'm already here, let me go through this and let's figure this out. So, oh yeah, we got to go through this though real quick, huh? Okay, so this one's 2. Okay, so not bad. So let's do silent. So this is going to be 2 hours. So that'll be 11. 11 what though? It's 2:04. So we'll say 11:13. Okay, not bad. So we'll do 11:13 a.m. East on 3/21. Yeah, let me remove this. Cool. All right, so let's do 7 now. Yeah, I'm going to figure this out because I want to get ahead of this. Because if I know when it's going to happen, then yeah, we'll see. I mean, to be honest, it's still going to be rough for me because I won't be able to do anything until the evening. Because the 21st is on Friday. Yeah. Ah, that's rough, man. Yeah, because I work. I mean, I'll be able to do it in the evening, but at that point, gosh, you're already talking 5.5 or 8.5 hours of fighting. Yeah, man, that's the rough part. See, man, that's one of the reasons why, man. Eventually, that's the hope, man. Being able to do stuff full time because then I can make these times. I mean, obviously, the ones in the later day is great, and it's Gen 1, right? I mean, I understand. There's more hype around Gen 2. Oh, I can make this one. I can make some of them. Look at that. I can make some of them. So this is basically 2 days exact minus 15 minutes. So that's tomorrow, 2021, 8:55 on the 21. Okay, that's not bad. There we go. So see, I can make this one. 8:55 p.m. East on 321. Cool. Yeah, I can make that. I can make that. And then this is 214. All right, cool. So there's like 5 left. Yeah, man. I can't even hear anything, man. I must have been so excited. I turned my music off. Just I like muted everything. Yeah. Jeez. Oh, come on, man. I gotta build the auger stone? Oh, what a drag. What a drag, man. All right. Let's jam this out. Oh. Oh, cool. Dude, interesting. You could pay $2.99 to basically get a legendary. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's great value based on if she's not in the chest or not. I have to look. But that's interesting. I guess this is just like some of that new stuff that they've been working in, huh? Value, right? I mean, I wonder how people would view that though. Like if you could just pay $2.99 to upgrade, like I wonder if people would find that worth it. To just do like pay $2.99, you get to upgrade all your epics to legendaries. I guess maybe, but the difference is we have to talk about that as being a new account, right? I don't think they would offer that to you if you already have your epic maxed out. And they're like, oh, hey, pay $2.99, and then you can upgrade from an epic to a legendary and boost the stats. I don't know if they would do that. Because again, they're offering it to you now where you don't have the hero, so you have nothing on it, right? You don't have any skills invested or anything leveled at that point. So I think that's probably more along the lines of where they're going with it, because I just feel like that would be pretty OP if they're like, hey, all of a sudden we're going to let you upgrade your wall deer after it's already been maxed. I mean, that'd be sick, but I don't think that's the case. I'd be shocked. Oh, I forgot. I don't know if I actually need to upgrade that. Oh, I do. Looks like, man, I'd buy every single one. Yeah. Jeez, man. It's like, yeah, man, I'd get every single one. Shit, man, I'm sure everyone would at that point. Upgrade this. I didn't realize that. Oh, I didn't realize it still had noise. Yeah, I was like, man, where's all that coming from? Almost there. Finally. I can build this auger. All that just for the auger stone. All right, let's see where we're at. 3 hours. So 12:16? 12:15? 12:15, right? I think that's right. And I gotta go to I have to go to Kingdom 2 now. So I can take a look at that one. Oh gosh, hopefully I have some of these upgraded. I don't know if I could take it. Yeah, this is my last hurrah for the night, I think. Yeah. Unless for some reason we just get an influx of peeps coming in to hang out, man. Sometimes you just gotta grind, as they say. Where am I going? Oh, thank God I have it built. Okay, so we're talking 2.5 days here minus 1 hour, 18 minutes. So that put us at 22, 917 minus an hour, 117, and then 18. So what was it, 817? So about 7:59. All right, so opens. I don't even need to do all that. Let's just do 7:59 a.m. And it's 22. So it'd be on the 21st. Is that right? I think about that. 2 days from now, 9:18 on the 21, 12 more. Oh, it'd be 22. 22. Yeah. I'm mathing late right now. I'm mathing late. So let's go to 35. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, we'll see how that's going. Because I think we're looking pretty good right now on this. What level am I at? How dare you? Please tell me I'm at. Okay, I mean, at least I'm not all the way. I'm not all the way at the bottom. Jeez. Jeez. Oops. I guess I could. It probably wouldn't. It probably really wouldn't be too much of a difference at that point, I think. Okay, what else I got? Left table. I think I have to do the mint next, huh? Oh no. Oh, maybe I already have that done. Nice. That'd be sweet if I don't have to. Goblin. Let's do the store. Oops. No, we don't want to do that. All right, there we go. Whew, it took a minute. Okay, so we got 12. So basically 2 days minus 42 minutes is what we're looking at here. So minus 42 minutes, 21. So I'm looking at 839 on 321. Okay. All right, nice. Last two. So we're going to go to 126 for this. Yeah, let's do that. I have Augerstone here. That makes me happy. Okay. So we are 2 days minus 2 hours, 42 minutes. So that's 7:22. So 20 minutes, that's 6:40. Okay. All right, last one. Last one. We gotta go to Kingdom 1 for this. Oops, no, Kingdom 1. Okay. Oh crud, did I have Augerstone? I did. Whew, thank God. Okay. So we're 2.5 days minus an hour 23. Okay. So that'd put me AM. 2 days, 21, 22 AM. So we're minusing an hour 23, which would be 8. So 8 AM on the 22nd, I think. Yep. All right. We're done. Oh my gosh. We got all the times down for Zone 3 pass opening. So basically, we can make this one and this one. Those two, I think. Yeah, all the others, maybe this 6004. Oh, sorry, and 6003. Oh, so this isn't bad. 6003, we can make that. So 3 of them we can make. The others, which are some bigger ones, are more in the morning. But at least 3 of them we can make in the evening, so that's nice. So we got something, right? We got something we'll be able to do. So that makes me happy. All the choices that we could at least show off some of those. Cool. Oh boy. All right. All right. All right, fam. We are at almost 9:30. I got to go walk the dog. Oh gosh, let me take this off. My ears. Wow. I'm just gonna say. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Really, it just absolutely awesome stream. You know, being able to get the work done that we said we were going to get done. You know, I think obviously that's the biggest part. You know, making sure that, you know, we had a clear objective and a clear goal for what we were going to do today, and that what we were going to do today was one, kind of show off some of that, but then at the same time, you know, have that be a nice investment going forward. So once we get those responses, right, we'll have some really cool content that we can make from that. And then obviously with, you know, it has to be said, a huge shout out to Humble Pie to HPZ for hooking us up, man, with the three-digit donos. I mean, just obviously out of this world. Thank you so much, as we said already. And yeah, you know, hopefully, like I said, you know, we got some cool things coming up. I know I had mentioned some of the stuff we're going to do tomorrow for that stream. I think Friday we're probably going to do the anniversary. If that's the time that I've set up with them, I think we're going to do a 2-year anniversary stream on Friday. And then tomorrow, like I said, we're going to do another stream tomorrow, which is also going to be to kind of announce the start of season 3 for the Gen 2 group. I may get some updated numbers from Fuzzy at that time. If we do, then we'll be able, if I get it at the earliest, then we'll be able to update the sheet, look at some stuff, We also have to do the updated Brink of War, right? So actually, that's something we'll be doing too as well. So we'll probably have to go through some numbers for Brink of War before it finishes, so I can update the sheet, so we can get a video out for that, and then we'll hang on. We'll probably hang out until it starts, but that'll be probably the biggest the start to it tomorrow. And then, like I said, Friday, we're probably going to do the 2-year anniversary stream. We got some gift codes to give away too. I believe they're going to hand us out some from what they were saying. I think we're just waiting to get that confirmation. But yeah, basically, man, my the next 2 days, because it's kind of on off. So for me, it's like every other week except for Monday, because and I'll probably maybe talk about this at a later time. But usually when I have the kiddos with me, I don't have the kiddos with me now. But when I do have the kiddos with me, that's where I'm usually kind of focusing more on the time with them, and not usually doing any live streaming. It's mostly just kind of coming out and doing content. Monday's the only exception because Monday's one of my days off, and usually the kiddos are either at school or I'm dropping off the little lady at daycare. So Monday's kind of the flex day where if there's something that I could stream and we can get on a little bit earlier or later, then there's always an opportunity for that. Okie dokie, artichokies. That's it for me, man. Awesome time. I appreciate you guys vibing and hanging with us. I know it's going to be a building process, but for me, I think the most important thing is that I think the most important thing for me is that we just try to be consistent. We try and do our thing and do it in a way that is authentic and organic to us. And I feel like we've been doing a pretty good job of doing that. So I'm going to bid you adieu. We're at about a little over 3 hours and 40 minutes streaming tonight. So, man, it was a blast. And again, whether it's morning, it's afternoon, it's evening for you, have a good rest of the day. And we're going to see you in the next one. Take care.